Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Leos out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my Leos out there for the week of November 24th and to the 30th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, rising Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Leos during the week of November 24th to the 30th? What kind of love is coming towards my Leos during the week of November 24th and to the 30th? Booyah. All right, cool. All right. Oh, that's it. Ooh. Wow. All right, so right out gate, somebody is blowing it up. Blowing it up. All kinds of messages. Eight of Wands. All kinds of messages is being sent to you. Social media, regular phone, possibly snail mail. Someone is contacting you like off the chain all the time. This individual is a fire sign individual. Queen of Wands. This individual has the ability to attract positive things towards them. This is a fire sign individual. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. So this person, like I said, constantly trying to communicate with you constantly. This is a fire sign individual. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. All right. Now this individual, you make them happy. You make them happy, 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 happy. So here's the deal. This is an ex. That's why they constantly send you all kinds of messages and trying to communicate with you and stuff like that. All right. Now, not only are they your ex, but they want a complete redo. Complete redo from start to finish. All right. All that kind of old baggage and bullshit and stuff you guys were involved in is out of here. They want a complete, fresh redo. Endings and new beginnings. They view you as their soulmate. Straight up. Alright? Additional, there is another fire sign individual. What is with you and these fire? Another fire sign individual, my Leos. King of Wands. This is an individual that's pursuing you. Nothing really remarkable. It's just another fire sign individual pursuing you. But the interesting individual here also is the Capricorn. Is an earth sign individual. Okay? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, they look at themselves as representing a very huge opportunity, a brand new opportunity. But they have decided to put the brakes on here. Okay? So, let's recap this real quick. First of all, so you have a fire sign individual that's blowing up all your social media devices, trying to get in communication with you. You know, really trying to really jazz up the communication again in a real big way. Again, this is the Queen of Wands here. Has, you know, vibrating energy, has the ability to kind of put out positive vibes, receive positive vibes. There's a lot of positive energy coming from this individual. This person will be happy with you. This, however, so again, the reason why they are really trying to really get you to come around again is because this person is an ex. Okay, this is an ex here. And like I said, this ex individual looking for endings, new beginnings, looking to start something completely from scratch, completely from top to bottom. You know, all that old stuff, old baggage, old emotion. They're like out of here with that. They view you as their soulmate. Okay? And then, of course, you have another fire sign individual and you have an earth sign individual here that kind of put the brakes on things. Most likely put the brakes on this situation because, you know, this fire sign, you know, this ex is really coming in hard and hot and just like a fucking meteorite just coming right at you, and they're like, it's like obvious for everyone else to see. So people have kind of taken a step back and gonna see what happens with that. So with that being said, with that X returns energy here, let's see what kind of strength you're dealing with. What kind of strengths are you looking at? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? Here we go. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Ooh, damn, that is interesting. Okay. Wow, we got this. This is going to be interesting. So, first off, Six of Swords. Things are kind of beginning to get kind of calmer for you now, okay? Things are getting a little calmer for you. Now, with that being said, you also got the 10 of Swords here. So someone, you know, again, you've experienced being stabbed in the back, being betrayed, okay? This betrayal also has caused you a lot of anxiety and depression in the past as well, okay? Now, there's that. Now, with that being said, however, we got the Wheel of Fortune beginning to turn and move in your favor away from all of that. So again, these are the strengths you've experienced being stabbed in the back. It caused you a lot of anxiety. You know what that feels like. You've insulated yourself from that type of thing. You recognize that sort of behavior. And the Wheel of Fortune is beginning to move in your favor, okay? Now, with that being said, for the right individual, you're willing to throw down if you have to. And not necessarily throw down physically. I mean, throw down verbally, competition. You know, if someone is really worth your time, then you will, you know, you'll jump into the fray. But like, hey, listen, you know, you're in other words, you're willing to fight for what you believe is yours. Okay. Now, what I find interesting about this, though, so we got the 6 of Cups here, which tells me that it is not out of the realm of possibility for someone from your past, for you to be willing to maybe even somewhat entertain the thought of being with this individual, if the mood is right. You feel me? It really depends on why things disintegrated with this individual to begin with. It really, 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 really depends on that. Okay. In addition here, even if this means that you can find this particular love interest at the place of where you work, you're open to the you're open to the possibilities to do that, if you will. And finally, here we have the 3 of Cups. In this particular read, it represents even, you know, a celebratory type situation, even going out to clubs or bars or whatever. You're open to whatever. You're open to whatever possibilities. You know, even open to entertaining maybe getting back with an ex, depending on what the circumstances were for you breaking up in the first place. Okay, so we got clubs, bars, we got work, we got entertaining exes. So you're open for whatever at the moment. You know what I'm saying? As long as, okay, let me quantify this by saying that you're not just open for business. All right, we're not going there. What I am saying here is that you're open to the idea of kind of maybe re-examining some things from your past and saying, okay, maybe let's just kind of see if there's anything here. Maybe I was a little bit too harsh about this, or let me just like re-examine that. As far as maybe a club or bar or something like that, you may run across an individual, you know, as long as they have some substance and something, you know, some substance, and, you know, they got some sense about them, you're willing to say, well, hey, you know, you meet some of the best people in some of the strangest places sometimes. It's a possibility. At your job, you know, that whole work-life balance thing, like, you know what, maybe I will kind of see, maybe I will be open to the possibility of meeting somebody of quality at the place where I work, you know? So that's what I'm saying here. You're willing to just re-examine a lot of things maybe that you weren't willing to do before because you're open to look at the possibilities, all right? So with that being said, what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What possible things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation? Okay, we had 2 that wanted to pop out. Of course, those get taken. So here we go. So, number 1, 7 of Wands. You feel like you got the high ground. Okay, you feel like your perspective. In the past, maybe you had some self-doubt. But now you're like, you know what? I'm going to entertain this possibility. And so you feel like you got the high ground because, you know, this is something you feel very strongly about, which is being able to have options. And so you're going to defend that position. You feel like you have the high ground of that. Maybe before you weren't so much. Now you are. Ace of Pentacles. You're looking for an opportunity, a solid opportunity, aka a solid individual, a solid opportunity towards love, towards a relationship. Okay, you're looking for a real opportunity. Before, maybe not so much, but now absolutely. And finally, probably the most important out of this whole out of these 3 cards would be the Magician card. Why? Because you're using your ability to manifest this opportunity into reality. It's about using your power and ability to manifest. And so, you know, with it being one of the major arcana, very important, being able to manifest. Okay, it's a skill that not everyone has, and once you put that into play here, you once you get good at it, you can manifest some pretty good things into your life. Okay, so and you're really the law of attraction type of situation. You're kind of putting some good things out there, some good vibes out there, and hopefully some of those things are going to begin to come back to you. So you're beginning to initiate this ability to manifest what you want in your life. All right. So with that being said, let's see what additional things Spirit has to say before I shut this thing down. What types of additional information the Spirit wants to give you before I shut this thing down here. Here we go. Okay, so first off, core. That's going to arise a situation where you can pour all of your love and your desire into a situation. The opportunity does exist with one of these particular love interests. Not just that, we got unity here. Okay, so with you moving with one voice, moving with one purpose, being connected to this person on not just a mental level, but also a spiritual soul level, moving together as one. So the opportunity is beginning to manifest and reveal itself to possibly be an opportunity in that direction. Finally, we have revolution. In other words, things have come full circle. And I believe this directly has to do with your ex here. Things have come full circle, okay? And, that's why I said they're in the mindset to start something completely new from scratch here. Any kind of old things that you guys were dealing with, that's pretty much done, at least in their mind, hopefully in yours too. And like I said, you're open to new possibilities, really dependent on how things ended. So things have come full circle, if you will, okay? And so this may be pointing in that direction. Again, there's an opportunity for unity, and there's also an opportunity for like having a core set of principles and values, and also passion you can share with an individual and become that unified unit of working together. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general love reading. Hopefully it resonated with you. If it didn't, please feel free to get a personal reading and leave the link below. If it did resonate with you, that's even better. And you can find out a little bit more. I'll leave the link below. Okay. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.